Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, we've had peace for around a year, I think. And now it seems that the peace is coming to an end. A serious incident has occurred which involves the United States. One of their profound politicians was assassinated in cold blood, and their government accuses us that we are behind this. So, should I give them $500 million? Or tell them to go get bent? Yeah. At a press conference, journalists ask you a question about the foreign policy of Britain's government. Let's take one unrest. Was to organize an international regatta to promote mutual understanding at sea between all countries. I think we're about to go to war, so I would rather just take the 140 million and 2 unrest, but okay. So, what's been going on since the previous episode? Let's first check out politics. We're not actually at war with the US. I expect, yeah, we're gonna be next turn, I guess. So let's try and get ready for that. I've been editing the save file during the peacetime. So I did what I did at the start of the campaign. I gave all the AI nations, just accelerated their technological research. So every technology that was like in progress of being researched, I just bumped it up to 99%. So, and then a turn later I went back and did some more editing and gave them instead of just a blanket 99% to all technologies that they were researching, give them a couple more depending on like not kind of fitting with their quote-unquote theme. Not that there's really that much of a theme, but like Japan, I gave them more torpedo technologies. Britain and the United States got like rangefinders and better guns and such. And as you can see, I'm now the one behind in technology. I started out that way at the start of the campaign, after giving all the AIs more technology, but I quickly caught up because yeah, the AI is, as mentioned, not very good at research, and some other nations like China and Spain ended up behind. They are now average after their technological vitamin shot, and I'm behind. So yeah, we're getting coincidence 5 in 1 month. Also, let's check out the fleet tab and resume some of these refits. It seems in the current version of the game, my exploit of suspending refits doesn't really work. You still pay the full price for maintenance. It says here 0 per month, but you still pay for maintenance. So let's resume refits of the König Wilhelm class battlecruiser. I've sold my Hanover class battleships, and one of the Eitel Friedrich class battlecruisers and my Coronel class heavy cruisers. Just to save money on upkeep during peacetime. But that peacetime is coming to an end. Let's bump up the crew training as well. And let's do we want to design a new ship? We can do that next month. We can't start building anything until next month anyway, because shipbuilding capacity. But I guess we can start upgrading my shipyard again. Because that wartime economy is just around the corner. Let's see what we get. So hopefully with the technology the enemies have gotten, they should be able to build some more of those shared design ships. I've designed a bunch of 1918 era warships for the different nations, and quite a few 1920s too. Mogami class light cruiser Japan is building. That's interesting. I wonder if that's my Mogami design, or if it's just a random design that happens to have the same name. Yeah, there we go. I assassinated another politician. Yeah, there we go. War. Rangefinder 5. Border change. I did give myself turret mechanisms. That's the only technology I gave myself, other than armor quality and rangefinders at the start of the campaign. Otherwise, I'm just using my priorities. Also, when editing the save file, I found that the AI always uses all 3 of its priorities. I did remove them, just to help the AI out, because that's not a very good idea, especially not with the stuff they were prioritizing, but they turned them back on. So it seems the AI is just hard-coded to always use the research priorities. All of them. Advanced battlecruiser. Oh, nice. That's cool. Let's turn that into 1 month. Hull strengthening. It's just a better hull. Let's design a ship. I'm not sure what. I'm pretty sure we're gonna design a battlecruiser next turn. Light cruiser. I still don't have any good light cruiser hulls. I could try and design a better destroyer. That's my current DD. It's that one. Yeah, this is a different hull. Let's see what it's possible to make. Like so. Thin funnel. It's gonna have to be faster than, let's try and, no. Oh. See how it goes with oil and geared turbines first. It seems that is possible. Can we go 39? We can go 39. Alright. Don't need that many bulkheads on the DD, in my opinion. Can we turn down the beam a little bit? And also the draft a little bit? Okay, let's see what we got for main guns here. Five-inch. Is it possible to put a barbette? No? Or maybe. I can put the tower here. I'm just kind of spitballing. No, that doesn't make much of a sense. I guess a torpedo launcher might fit there. It's too weird. I can't put a barbette on this foredeck, or like down here. Torpedo launchers. Yes, that is possible. Okay. Or wait. Yeah, I might need to turn down my speed a little bit. Yeah, that's not a big difference in weight, so we can do that. Yeah, we can fill that out later. Might have to go anti-flood 2. Standard ratio. Semi-ballistic AP. Electrical 2. TNT 2. I can stick with cordite 1. Fast torpedoes. RDF. Okay. A little bit more armor. But not like super a lot. Why did that change? Let's keep the guns a little bit longer so they actually can hit stuff. Reload time is still not bad. But my ship is still overweight. And I don't even have my guns yet. Let's go with the cheapest secondary tower. Can I put it there? Yes, I can. I don't know. $37 knots. Okay, that's a pretty big weight difference. If we make it 37.9. Yeah. Okay, difference between 37.9 and 38. Apparently quite drastic. Now with that done, we can start increasing some firepowers. This is much better. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, V2 class destroyer. Still got 12 tons to spare. Like so. Quite a bit of main deck armor, but it does reduce pitch and roll a bit, so I guess that's good. Save design. Now with the Colonel class sold, do I need a new cruiser? Mark 4, Mark 4. 10-inch guns are now Mark 4. Let's make them go 28. Good range. Not gonna mess with turbo electric because that's just how to make your ship really expensive. Main guns, we're gonna go with 10-inch guns. Triples. Might have to move stuff around a little bit. And still, not possible to put a barbette on the foredeck of this hull. And yeah, not possible to fit two of these big boy turrets. put it like so. Alright. Add on all the good stuff. Increased AP. Increased ammo. Coincidence 5. Hydro 2. RDF. Anti-submarine stuffs. Can I go 10 inches on the main belt? That puts me very close to the weight limit. If I then reduce... it's not a huge change in weight. That saves quite a bit. Anti-torp 2. And just cross my fingers and hope I don't eat too many torpedoes. You know what? We're gonna go down to 9 inches on the main belt. .5 on the super structure. Like so. And is it possible to add any like secondaries that are worth having? Casemate armor. That's a lot of casemate armor. Can I reduce the range? 20,000, that's still not bad. I would say that's quite good range. My other cruisers have a top speed of 27, so might as well. And that also increased my range again. Like so. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 4 inches on the secondaries on this class. So slightly smaller. Than the secondaries I've been using on my previous classes, but more of them. Aft-weight offsets. Which we can improve just by sliding that forwards. Now these casemates are also, I would say, excessively armored. Unlike the 5-inch turrets, these do not have any armor. Which is risky, but okay. So we're gonna increase the length of the main gun turrets, main guns. Oh, come on, that's not what I clicked. They're 40s. Now they're 45s. And I'm overweight. .43s. 42. It's still pretty decent. Of course, the main drawback of this class, as with my other heavy cruiser classes, is tower spotting, which is just not very good. But there you go. That's a, I would say, a decent heavy cruiser. Lots of firepower. But having designed heavy cruisers for the AI, as shared designs might still be at a disadvantage against some of them. Now let's find out where I actually need to build cruisers. I know I need DDs in many different places. So this class is pretty much all over everywhere. Got a couple, got 3 in Danzig, 2 in Danzig, 1 in Kiel, so 3 home in Germany. Some all around, 1 in Haichao. These are getting a pretty major refit because when the 9-inch guns went to Mark IV, they no longer fit, so I had to rearrange everything. Yeah, let's build some home in Germany. My DDs are, yeah. I don't have a lot of DDs in China. So let's build 12 new DDs. There is Haichao. There's Haichao. Then we're building 2 in Hong Kong. Actually 2 in Singapore. Then 2 in Hong Kong. Which is probably screaming at the screen for me just scrolling past it. I wish you could sort by region. Come on. Is it not possible? Oh, it's got to be possible to build in Hong Kong. I've done it before. What is the region even called? Is it Central China? Well, it is over limit. Well, let's just build the other 4 in Kiel, I guess. And these 2 can just come out in Tsingtao. Why not? As for the cruisers, we're building 4 to replace the 4 colonel class. I also want these in Kiel. There we go. And add this back on. All right. Let's hope we get a battle with the Americans. They're not that far away. As the Austrians have made their home in my port of Gibraltar. Who else are the Americans at war with? I think Italy. Yeah, Italy. Oil discovery. Advanced Battlecruiser 3. Sweden wants to buy 2 DDs, that's fine. Okay, we gotta send out some fleets. The Americans are harassing my transports. Like so. Got a pretty big navy here. Five battleships. If we can defeat this fleet, maybe it's possible to take the Philippines. Let's move my mine-laying submarines. Lay some mines. Let's also add a couple of DDs to that force in Wilhelmshaven. And turn to this force in Kiel. So they can start moving out and engage the Americans on the high seas. That's gonna be fun. What are we getting? Mark II 16s? It's pretty nice. Let's go to April. Warship trade. 49%, that's a good profit. Let's send out these guys. To engage that heavy cruiser. This force can just sit there and be lame. Yeah, they're limited by a range of the DDs. That's just kind of how it is. Let's do something brave. Send them out and try and maybe take some islands. If possible. Is it even possible for me to start a naval invasion of the Philippines? I can? And I think I have enough tonnage. West Philippines, yeah. Now, let's see. I got a new battlecruiser hull. I'm not sure if it's time to design a new battlecruiser just yet, but that's looking pretty neat. Like, really? Is it possible to put a new tower on the Idle Friedrichs? Advanced Fordeck Tower 6. No. 6 is still the best. So they're nearing the end of their service life. But they're gonna have to last a little bit longer, I think. I think if they start taking like really bad damage, I'm gonna scrap them instead of repairing them. for now, they're kind of what I have in the Pacific. Let's see if we can get some combat. Japanese are spamming Mogami class light cruisers. If it's the Mogami class light cruiser I designed for them, then that is understandable. What is my army logistics? I should have checked before. It's 100%. As is the Americans. They're not fighting me. If I can get the Philippines, that would be pretty sweet. %65% fuel left on my DDs. So they were gonna be low on fuel by the time they get there. Okay, turn that off. I forgot. Tube powder 1. That's a nice thing to have. Oh, it's a safety hood thing. Triple bottom thing. Yeah, just better boilers. Let's keep going. Technology is now average. So that's how quickly you catch up. Ottoman Empire wants to buy a DD, that's fine. Other than DDs, I like renaming the ships I sell to something that's kind of relevant to the buyer. And at no additional cost. It's quite the bargain. And we're gonna try and start a naval invasion of the Virgin Islands, I think, once this fleet arrives in the Caribbean. Should give me a resupply port if successful. The Americans seem very reluctant to try and stop my naval invasion. No, this fleet is coming. We're getting a battle. We are getting a battle. There we go. Battles. Let's see what the Americans have been building. I found oil in Kyrgyzstan. Graf Spee versus 2 AI designed light cruisers. Are they AI designed? I think they are. Either that or they refit one of my designs. I've got the RDF now, so I know exactly where they are. Okay. It's thumbnail time. It works. And I turn before I see the torpedoes because I just assume they launched some. Yeah, no, these are not my designs. I think. No. Definitely not. That's one of those light cruiser hulls I really don't like building anything on. Finished sinking the New York. Okay. Galveston then. Newark. Okay. Not New York. Because that would be a battleship, wouldn't it? Tower spotting strikes again. Well, that's pretty inexpensive. Torpedo range 4.3. What kind of armor do you have? Decent. For a light cruiser. Surrendered. The last guy's running. Is there even a point in following? Well, I mean, I am faster. And I've got the magical green arrow pointing me in the right direction. I should have gotten some hits in on the other light cruiser first to slow it down, prevent it from running. But I'm just like half a knot faster. It would have taken forever to catch up. But one day I will have cruisers with decent tower spotting. And then it's gonna be different. And they're just coming out with cruisers. Like, where's the big battleship battle I wanted? Canberra class heavy cruiser. That's trash. New Orleans class light cruiser. I think that's an AI design too. Let's find and engage. Should have plenty of sunlight. Oh, there we go. Target locking bug. Now if I switch target, it's suddenly aimed. So, we still get this bug in 1.37 R2. Ladder aiming 0%. No, it's fine. I'll switch back to the heavy cruiser. See there, aimed. When you switch targets, it resets. So luckily I had more than one enemy ship this time. Okay, let's just sink this guy first. He's stationary, should be easy target. This guy's sinking. And has no more torpedoes. Are these light cruisers slower than the one I just fought? Okay, let's just end this guy. There you go, some good flooding. Let's spread some love to the Dayton as well. Just to make sure it's not fast enough to run away. Well, it can hide in its little smoke screen. Let's turn the secondaries on it too. There you go. Now you're not running. Now the Canberra is trying to run, but it's not fast enough. I'm gonna catch up to it once I've finished with this guy. Which is now. It's doing 15 knots. Still, that's an annoying amount of armor. I was really hoping I would be able to make the Americans commit with their big battleship fleet. Because if I could have taken that out, would have taken a pretty big chunk out of their South Pacific fleet. Or the Southeast Asia fleet. Which would mean I would lose a lot less transports. This is kind of the issue with 9-inch guns. They don't really pack the punch you get with a 10 or 11. Let's try and get closer and get a broadside. Oh yeah. Mecklenburg is target locking. Lützow is target locking. Canberra is target locking. And now with no more enemy ships left, I cannot change targets to fix it. So I just gotta hope that it fixes itself. Ladder aiming 0%. I still get some amount of accuracy. Well, the secondaries are aimed, so they get 44% accuracy. There we go. Target acquired. This one is still not. But again, the secondaries have acquired the target. If I do some maneuvering, is that gonna... See, the Mecklenburg is going slower. It's closer. It's going in a straight line. Lützow is going at higher than cruise speed, 30% accuracy. Mecklenburg. There we go. Extensive fire. So that's that is the target lock bug in 1.3.7 live RX2. I'm gonna cut out this this part of the episode and share it with some disbelievers. Now, I think that's the end of this fairly uneventful episode. We did design some ships though, and fight some cruisers. Let's see, naval invasions. How are you for fuel? Somehow, my DDs have found fuel. I'm not sure where I'm getting resupplied from, but they have fuel. Alright. I guess that's fine. Maybe they were resupplied from the battle cruisers. We can pretend that's the case. They are all oil fired. Now let's see, can I start a naval invasion of the Virgin Islands? Virgin Islands, yes, I can do that. Puerto Rico, 54,000 tons only? Hang on. Puerto Rico is a very, that's a lot of money. Northern Colombia, also a lot of money, and oil. Not to mention Panama. Oh, I guess I am allied with Mexico. Maybe I'm being supplied by them? Let's, what kind of Navy force do the Americans have in the two light cruisers? Oh yeah. No, we're gonna go straight for glory and try and invade northern Colombia. I was thinking Virgin Islands because I thought that would, you know, at least I would have had enough tonnage to do it with this task force, but it seems not a lot of tonnage is needed for any of these. Colombia it is. Let's put the König Wilhelm class to test. In the next episode, probably, maybe, if the Americans actually decide to engage and not just avoid. See, this fleet is sailing straight through my main battle force, so maybe let's add no, I cannot add. Okay. Well, that's the end. Goodbye, and take care.